Awesome. How is everybody tonight? Better than I deserve. All right, so I'm speaking tonight on protection. But before I get started on that, I want to show of hands. How many people in here are dog people? Wow, quite a few of you. Wow. How many people are cat people?
I like cats.
I like dogs and cats.
All right, how many people like any form of life at all? Wow, everybody. That's awesome. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the sermon. I just wanted to figure that out. I'm going to start out here. There are, in my studies, essentially 3 types of protection. All right, the first type I found is boldness. He protects us from the excuses that keep us from living out everything for him. The best example that I found in Scripture would be Noah. I have it marked here in my Bible. It's Genesis chapter 6, verse 5 through Genesis chapter 7, verse 12. I'll read it here for you. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on earth, and that he was grieved in his heart. That really strikes you, doesn't it? He looks up there and he looks down on his creation. He's like, this is evil. I should have never created that. And so he thinks up the solution. He already did. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, creeping thing, and bird of the air, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Isn't that awesome to be able to say it for Noah? I mean, Noah found grace in the eyes of God, the creator of the universe, who molded each and every one of us before the foundation of the earth. He found grace in his eyes. That's awesome. This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was just man, perfect in his generation. Noah walked with God. That sounds awesome. I want to walk with God. Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So God looked upon the earth, and indeed it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their ways in the earth. And God said to Noah, the end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make for yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and outside with pitch. And this is how you shall make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, and its width 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. You shall make a window for the ark, and you shall finish it to a cubit from above. You shall set the door from the ark in its side, and you shall make it with lower, second, and third decks. This is pretty specific instructions. I mean, he's saying it has to be this long, this high, this wide, and it has to have this many levels. Put a window about that far from the top. All right, this is mind-blowing right here for me. All right, because this thing was gigantic. All right, if someone, or even if I heard a voice in my head that said, hey, I think you should make a boat that will blow the minds of everyone who looks on it, I'd be thinking, no, definitely not. But Noah was smarter than I am. So it said, and behold, I myself am bringing floodwaters on the earth to destroy from under heaven all flesh in which is the breath of life. Everything that is on the earth shall die, but I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall go into the ark, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you. And of every living thing, of all flesh, you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark, to keep them alive with you. They shall be man, or male and female rather, of the birds after their kind, of animals after their kind, and of every creeping thing on the earth after its kind. 2 of every kind will come with you, so that you may keep them alive. And you shall take for yourself of all food that is eaten. You shall gather it to yourself, and it shall be made food for you and for them. Thus Noah did according to all that God commanded him, so he did. I mean, already God is protecting him, because the initial thoughts that springs up in my mind is, this isn't God. This is Satan trying to deceive me so that I'll look like a complete idiot. That's the first thought that jumps in my mind. That's just me. And then chapter 7 starts out, the Lord said to Noah, come into the ark, you and all your household, because I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. You shall take with you 7 of each clean animal, a male and a female, 2 of each animal that are unclean, a male and his female. Also 7 of each bird of the air, male and female, to keep the species alive on the face of all the earth. For after 7 more days I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. I will destroy from the face of the earth all living things that I have made. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters were on the earth. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, we think old is like 70, 80 years old. I'm sorry, I apologize. He was 600 years old. Now that's old. I mean, that's really old. All right? And yet, he built the ark. Did you know that it took him 120 years to build the ark? 120 years. That's not just one generation of people saying, he's building a boat. It doesn't even rain yet on the earth. All right? He's building a boat. What's he going to do with it? All right? That's what people are saying. And yet God protected him in the way that he didn't let him get discouraged. He kept up his spirits. He kept his faith in the Lord so that he kept saying to himself, and God kept saying to him, this is going to happen. No matter what. This is going to happen because I've said that it's going to happen, so thus it will happen.